Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, I'm Sanky84 and welcome to just a quick special. So I'm recording this in the event that I need to throw up a quick episode due to ongoing issues and I can't record anything with Rose. So hopefully you will enjoy this and hopefully we will be back with Rose very, very soon. So I thought, what better way than showing off a settlement or two of mine just to give you your Fallout fix. Now I've decided with this one I've gone back to my original character. This was the first one that I ever had when I got the game. And I will admit, it's been gathering dust for years. So I'm not 100% sure on, how things are looking and where we are with them. But I still thought it'd be nice just to show off because I remember having some, fun ideas. So the first one is Vault 88. Yeah, I decided to show this one off first because it's a rare one. You see so many vaults and settlements that people have, and you actually using Vault 88 itself, yeah, you don't really see that often. So I thought, why not show off my first attempt at a vault? So as we come in, I've put just the two turrets here to once again defend the turret. Defend the vault, so hopefully that will come in handy. I've not really done much here. I'm guessing I didn't really get up to doing security, so never mind that. We'll head down into the vault itself, if I can remember it. There it is, and here we are in the main atrium. So we've got some scavenger posts here just to get scrap and other stuff in. We've got all of our shops here. So we've got the general store, the bar and the clinic. We've got our game machines over here to keep them happy and bring in some caps. And we've got my office just round the corner here. And it's actually pretty dark in here. I need to put some more lighting in, but yeah. Here's my overseer's office, and yep, it's a pretty nice office if I say so, and I can come and have a look and watch people from here. Canteen for anyone who wants to eat. Again, not really much, but as I say, this was done a long time ago. In fact, I think this was done probably within 6 months of this DLC coming out. So yeah, that's how long it's been since I actually done this vault or been on this game really. Up the top I've got me workbenches, so if I needed to I can come up here and create anything I need to.
Clicking noises.
And just quickly down we can have a look in here. I believe this was meant to be, yeah, I think this was going to be my workout room. Yeah, the gym. I was going to put all the gym equipment in here, but I never actually got round to it. Because, again, I started on another playthrough, and then this one got forgot, as they so often do.
Overseer.
Yes, I am. So if we just head back this way, we've got some of the sleeping areas that I've put in down here. And just along the corridor here, round we go. We've got our med bay. So yeah, in here I've got a nice concrete block here for the eye exam. Some nice random letters on there. And I've got the chemistry station. Really, I should move the clinic into here really, but never mind. Maybe another time in the future. And just outside here, we've got gardens, so we can grow some food. Nice and simple, and again, I didn't quite finish this vault off, but if we just wander right back around this way, and head up the stairs. Yep, this area hasn't been completed yet, but there is one sleeping area up here, and the idea was to add more. So to go a bit further along there, to put another one in, and then double up on here to put more in. And as you can see, yep, I hadn't learned about the glitch yet, so...
Yes, I win again.
Very good. Yeah, I hadn't learned about the wire glitch at this point, so all the wiring is along the outside, and, oh, be careful with that, because you can actually get trapped in there. So, yeah, that is my Vault 88. Not the best, I can gather. There's probably plenty out there that look a lot nicer, but I think for a first attempt, you know, I was pretty happy with what I built here. Okay, so let's go on to another one. I've got one that I'm pretty proud of, really, and I think, you know, I think I'll show it off next. Okay, so I'm just outside of Hangmens Alley here, and I thought, you know what, this would be a nice one to show off again. Just something a little bit of fun, and, well, you'll see. So as you come in, you've got a guard post straight away behind the gate, and you are then forced down onto the ground floor, where you've got the shops and all the workstations. Even somehow I've got a Brahmin in here. I don't know how I got that in here, but somehow I did. There's plenty of water, and even the cooking stove is in a nice little area there. Loads of bedding down the bottom along with my workbenches. And then as we come around to the other side, we've got another defence post just to guard the entry in here. As well as we've got a turret over here, and I did even manage to get some defensive fencing around it. Then if we just head up, you'll see that this is still chained off. To stop anyone coming in from this way, I've decided just to leave it chained. But up here we've now got some extra sleeping areas. I was in the... say that one again. I was in the bit of trying to make this all the sleeping area up here and splitting the rooms up, but as you can see, at the time I was never able to quite do what I wanted, because as we all know, Hangman's Alley is so thin, it's hard to actually be able to place anything down properly. And then round quickly, we've got a sitting area in here. I have no idea what I was planning to do with this bit, but that's still left. And finally then, as we go up to the top, all the farming and the food is up here. And to be honest, yeah, I think considering it was such a... Wait, have you got... I've got another guard post there. Oh no, that's just my power armor. Right, okay. I thought I'd actually someone was in it. Okay, never mind. Yeah, so very thin, very quickly thrown together when I was still learning the game.
Easy living, this ain't.
Another settlement I'm pretty proud of as well, because well, there are plenty of people around, and I think it looks up than the floating working bits. I think it looks pretty alright, really.
Yeah, can't remember the last time.
Most of the floor is down, and yet, as I say, all these that I'm showing off are no mods. I've not used any mods, and some do have the odd wire glitches in, others don't, depending on obviously when I built them regarding what I learned. And this is another one that I built without using the wire glitch. So as you can see, back up top a minute, all the wires, oh no, this was been a 50-50 one. I started it off without any glitches, and then I learnt how to do it, so carried on and put them in. But yeah, most of these wired up parts are very early on in my gaming experience, but I think it adds to the effect. There's already plenty of wires here going across, and a couple extra that I've put in, just add to the effect, I think. So, where's... oh yeah, that one goes up and over. So, that's Hangmens Alley. I think we'll show another little settlement off, and then we'll go over to some of my bigger settlements, I think. So, let's just quickly pop over to the Red Rocket, shall we? Okay, so here we are, just inside Concord on the outskirts, and there in the distance you can see the Red Rocket. And if you are keen of eye, you may be able to see just underneath the Nuka-Cola sign there is actually a guard post there. So if you've got a good eye, you may notice that. If not, then you won't, and you can carry on as normal. So as you come walking along, you then get to see that huge building sat on top of the Red Rocket. So we will go and have a nosy at that. So that's really showing that we are actually settled there, and it's just not, as it was before. So you can see there also, just where the green dot in the middle of the screen is, there is a guard tower there, and there is the other one right there. So we'll head quickly up the road, and as you round the corner, you will then notice that there is another building right here with some turrets on the top. And hello Ada. Yep, we've got Ada working on the armor workshop, and we've got this settler here working on weapons. So you can buy your armor and weapons from here. And then if we walk over it, we've got Buddy. Hey Buddy. It's been a while since I've seen you. Yeah, but that's fine. And then in the actual shop here, we've got clothing, and inside, of course, we've got the bar. And our chef does have a hat on, thankfully. That's very nice of you.
You hear about that farmer?
And we've even got a till for her to use. Not that she ever does actually use it. And of course, we've got the armor workbench in here, along with two power armor stations. So that's nice.
No.
Again, just like is tradition for me anyway, round the back here we've got our farm, and we've got you're the farm bot and your Jezebel. So yeah, this is what I did to Jezebel. I built her a body that was similar to her original one. And yep, we've got more water back here. But the main point around it, obviously we've still got this. I kept this as it is because unfortunately you cannot move the fire pit, it's stuck there. So I want to just keep the effect as it is. But yeah, round here we've got some stairs, and if we head up the stairs. Right, so yeah, if we head up the top here, we've got a couple of, oh yeah, they were meant to be defense platforms. But yeah, if we come up here, we can have a nosy on the top, and there's the door. If we walk in, yeah, we've got the sleeping arrangements up here. And just in case they want, we even built them a small little balcony to come out, enjoy the fresh air, and have a sit down while looking over at Sanctuary. Yeah, this Sanctuary hasn't really had much done on it, although there is a nice big building over there. And you know what, I will quickly show that off in a moment, although this isn't really the Sanctuary build. Yeah, I've got a nice communal sitting area underneath a glass roof. So yeah, I think that looks pretty nice. And inside, just quickly, there's one more room. Yeah, we've just got the office that's got all the computer stuff in, and a couple of radios. So yep, that's all.
Yes.
Now, just for yous who are wondering, just quickly run over to Sanctuary. I know it's not finished, but this was just a fun little playthrough. As I say, I was just testing things out. So as we come over the bridge, there you get a bonus viewing on this one. So yeah, as we come over the bridge, we've got it very heavily defended. We've got the Minuteman flag to let you know who owns this settlement. We've got plenty of guard posts as well as turrets and spotlights. And as you come through, we've got the decontaminator. So if you are carrying any rads, you can get rid of them. And who are you?
Ain't looking for trouble.
Oh, you're just a random settler. Okay. So yeah, once we've got rid of the rads, if we walk over to this way, we've got our workshop. So again, all the workbenches, and what are you? Your ammo. Okay. So yeah, so if I want to create any ammo, I can do that. And have we got any? No, I've not actually made any yet. It's all stored in there. And I can go up top, and we've got the little office area here, so I can check on everyone and see what they're up to. Outside, move out of the way. Right, outside, if we just have a look around, we've got the greenhouse, and yet I'm not sure why, but oh, hello, Hancock. Yep, there's Hancock.
Around here somewhere.
And
So, you ready?
yeah, we've got the greenhouse here with plenty of a variety of food in, and we've got another guard post down here because yeah, I put this in one because it is open and it looked like a nice place to put a defense outpost. But then I kind of upgraded it to this because we kept getting attacked from down here. So that's why that's in there. We move on up. We've got the house. So this was meant to be the house that I was making for myself. Hence the name on it, but I never actually got round to repairing it, although I did build the garage. So we're going to show that up, and hello dog meat, how are you? Yep, dog meat in his kennel there. So yeah, I built the garage up and put that into place, and that was a pain to do, I will tell you that now. But yeah, if we pop inside, we've got a couple of my weapons that I picked up and got along the way. We will probably hopefully do something like this with Rose. You know, anything that's got a star on it, we'll have on display. Got the TVs working nice. We've got Mama Murphy's chair. Unfortunately, yes, she is dead in this one. I drugged her too much. But yeah, we've got the Vault suits here from when I did Vault 88, and just another one for show. A couple more in here. So we've got the Mechanist there. The Mechanist is actually still alive in this universe. And then we've got the spacesuit. And for the life of me, I cannot remember where I picked that up. So I'm hopefully going to find it again with Rose. I've redone nothing in here. This has been left alone. And we've got the big boy right here. So again, just showing off a few things. And there's the drawing of the Mechanist I picked up. And when I was messing around and trying to figure out how to do a double bed, because I have fallen in love in this one with one of them. Unfortunately, I can't remember who. There's just another outfit that I was messing around with. And yeah, there's the bobblehead. As you can see, I hardly got any in this playthrough. This one was mainly just about collecting the missions and going through. Got the mighty missile launch there. Again, I can't remember what that does, but I'm guessing it was good. And in the garage itself, I've got a few different power armors. Some have not been used up, but this was my main one. Yes, I got the Nuka-Cola one, and I've got it all upgraded. And to be honest, again, I can't remember where I got that from. It wasn't Nuka World, because you get the blue one at Nuka World, the XO1. And I didn't go to Nuka World on this playthrough, so... or did I? I can't remember. Either way, yep, there's the Nuka World power armor. So, I've got that. But yeah, most of them are... okay, and if we just come out of there, we can see my garage, and we've got a couple of power armors in here. Now, again, most of them, I think that's the first one you pick up, so that's still here and untouched as it was when you get it. I think, don't quote me on that one, I can't remember. Couple of shells that I picked up, and this was the one that I ended up using more often, not my Nuka-Cola power armor. So yep, I was pretty happy when I got that, and that's the one that, as I say, I use more often than any other. Now, this bit here is really nice, because as I say, we've got it, and it's now able to be used, and I can activate it and close it whenever I wish. So I'm happy with that. Over here, I've got where I'm building all my robots from, and the cooking station for some reason. And did I ever do anything? I don't think I ever did with this. I started it. Yeah, this was where the Minutemen started out in here, and then I just shoved a load of beds in it. And we'll just keep going around. We've got up here another little lookout tower, so if there is any attacks, we've got them up here. And yep, right down there, mixed in. It's okay, we'll go back over there in a moment. Oh no, Mama Murphy didn't kill you. I thought I did. Right, it must have been a different playthrough where I killed you off. That's fine. Thought this was the one where I killed her. But yeah, that's a nice power generator in there. The super reactor, so everywhere it should be powered by that, but as you can see, there are other generators around. And then if we quickly just pop into here. Yes, I had a game of Noughts and Crosses with myself. Please don't judge. But yeah, we've got our shops in here. So we've got our magazine rack with load, not all of them, but a load of magazines that I did end up collecting. I did put some on here, but they ended up falling through. So yeah, I had to kind of try and get them back. And yeah, I just got one of every shop up here to keep everyone happy and buy anything I need. Of course, we've got Kate's house, because I think it was actually Kate that I romanced in this one. That's why she's got her own house, I think. But yeah, so Kate's house, not that impressive really, but as I say, this file was kind of a, you know, I finished it, did a little bit, and then I thought, you know what, I want to do another playthrough, and then it just got abandoned halfway through all my plans. Another guard post here, this time with a way to view into this house. So yeah, but as we come up, we've got the 2 guard posts up here, a couple of turrets, and there is a wall around 90% of Sanctuary. So that was nice. Yeah, just walk up over the roof quickly. You'll see, obviously, that is still not being used. But this one, this is the whole reason why we came over here. Yeah, I've built a nice big room here. And inside is the teleportation that you get and need to use.
What's going on?
Hello, Sturgis. So yeah, I needed somewhere to put it, and I didn't want to have it outside, so I just built this big room just to hold it, and that was literally it. So nothing too exciting. But talking about exciting, talking about things that really had an idea for and then never really finished with, let's have a jump over to Spectacle Island, shall we? And we'll have an explore around there quickly. Okay, and welcome to Spectacle Island. So this one was a bit of fun for me because there's nothing really to do on Spectacle Island, and there was something I always wanted to try. So I built this dock just so when you spawn in off a quick travel, it brings you straight here, just to make it again a bit more realistic. So as you come in, you're funneled through to security. So we've got our security room here. You've got a stealth boy there, and some food to eat to keep them happy. And then as we head up, we are greeted by a general store, 2 bars and some clothing so you can buy and have a look around. We can then walk up here. I didn't quite finish putting the pathing in, but you will see a nice big building over there, and we'll get to that in a moment, even though some of it is sparking. Okay, so up here we've got our little bunkhouse where we can have people sleeping and they can keep all of the clothing and whatever they need to do. So we come down, and the whole reason we come here is for this one big building. Now unfortunately it is night, so I am going to quickly just skip to daytime and we will have a look what's going on. Okay, so it's not really the clearest of days, but never mind, it's still a pretty better viewing experience, I hope. So yeah, up here we've got our seating area to look over into what is going to be the combat pit. Yes, this is a combat pit that I built. Now we couldn't get rid of this, so I just, moved it and made it into another viewing platform. Not the best viewing platform, as I say, this was again my first attempt at trying to build. And again, yeah, as you can see, the wiring isn't exactly perfect, but at least there is a few glitches with the wiring on this one, so yeah, the wiring's not as much of a mess. Now if we just quickly run around the outside, there we go. Round here we've got the common seating area to watch the game. So we've got the cheap seats at the front here, and yeah, the cheap seats because you can see in, but you can't see much. And again with the ones here, and then we've got the better ones at the back so you can actually see. So what's inside? Well, let's quickly run back round and we can have a look. Now I set this up to try and get, some people to fight. So we've got a cage here to try and trap some raiders or gunners or whatever it is that they have. I can also put, if I so wish, any of the settlers onto the platforms, and I do put weapons and armour on here so they can pick them up if need be. And this is it. This is the battle arena. I've put weapons and armours on the armour racks in the middle as well so they can try and grab them. And I've tried to put some light up so I can do it at night as well. And I think it turned out, for my first attempt anyway, I think it turned out pretty alright. And then we've got down here, we can actually put the settlers on this side. So we could put settlers on here with all of the armour and weapons that they want to grab. And then we can put the raiders and whatever on the other. So now, as I say, that was my first attempt at making a battle arena. But I want to show you off my next attempt. Something I did that looks, in my opinion, absolutely amazing. Although the pathing doesn't quite work, unfortunately. But as I say, it's more about looks at this moment in time for me it was, rather than actual getting them to work. So I'm just going to quickly jump over to another character and I'm going to show that one off to you. Okay, so welcome to Spectacle Island 2.0. Now this is on a character where, well, I just wanted to build the ultimate arena. So as we come in, we walk up and you can see the massive walls. And I'll tell you now, if I was going to do this again, I would do something different regarding the walls than the big blocks we've got here. But, as I say, this was just an attempt to build a huge coliseum, basically. So, we've got the farming down on the seafront here. We've got the Brahmins, and we've got the water supplies coming in, and I've even got a nice big cage inside to actually capture more creatures should I desire. If we just walk around the outside, and we can see a bit more farmland here, so we're actually growing a few crops.
Thanks for your help fighting them off.
And we've got people working on it, thankfully. And if we just keep going, all the different crops we've got here, we've actually got the building right here, and if we just head inside, as you can see, the Sankey 84 Bunkhouse, as I named it. Yep, I've always used the Sankey 84 as my name, but inside we've got, okay, we've got a bit of a problem there. Are you okay down there? Okay, we'll just leave you to it, but yeah, we've got bunk beds down the bottom with some
I'm new here.
ways of cooking, and then if we come up, we've got more beds up here, and you've got a nice view as well over the water. But yeah,
I just need to trade gear with you.
No, nope, I think she's happy down there. So just, yeah, okay, right, we'll just leave her to it. Yeah, she's happy. So yeah, this wall does go all the way around, as we will see momentarily. But we've got our bar here. So after a day of fighting or watching, we can come in, have a drink, have a chat, and relax. So yeah, we've got a couple of bars in here. Next, if we carry on, not really much regarding the outside, but we've got another entrance here into the arena itself, and it is defended. Just walking around, because we've obviously got the ship down there, but just to show off everything, I want to just, you know, make sure you can see that it is completely surrounded. We've got the strange outhouse over here, so if anyone really needs the toilet, they can go. And yeah, it always has me wondering why they put them in, and yet you can never get attacked in the water. But yeah, even round here we've got the Colosseum wall, as I've called it. So we'll keep going, and just not much further now. This, I will say, was a pain to actually get all the concrete I needed for it. The amount that I had to go and find and get in shipments. But yeah, we've got another entrance around here. I believe that's entrance number 3. So yeah, we've got one on one side, one on opposite side, and then the one facing up to the water is completely blocked up. And I just couldn't quite get it to glitch down into the bottom, so there are a few little gaps, but I think you still get the idea. But this is the main ticket booth here, so as you walk in, you've got somebody on guard duty here, making sure you have your ticket, or if not, they are willing to sell them to you. And have I got one in each side? I can't remember. But yeah, this is the inside now. So as soon as you're in, it's not straight into the arena. You get your ticket and have to walk up into the stands themselves. So the stands. Oh, if we have a, yeah, let's go this way. We'll do it all the way around. But as you can see, there is the battle arena itself. Places to hide, places to run, and even a power arm if you're quick enough to get to it. Now these are the upper class seats, as I didn't, because they've got cover on them, and obviously they are in a nice area to watch any battles going on. We will come around to the cheap areas. As you see, there's nowhere to sit or even to, you know, keep covered. And just down here is another ticket booth here, even though it doesn't actually say ticket. So we've got someone sat down here, making sure anyone comes in has their tickets, and if not, sending them around to the ticket booth itself, along with a few toilets that can be used. Yeah, all of them have got toilets in them, and they're all usable. So just quickly close them now. Right, back up we go, and we'll carry on round the way we were going. So, yep, as you come around, you can actually stand and get a pretty good view, but you've got to be careful in case you get shot. And, yep, here is the upper class ones that are on the other side, really. So you get a decent view. Now, if we just pop behind here, of course, we've got nothing here because this is facing out towards the water. However, it's not all, you know, useless because there is plenty of toilets. So when you come here, you do not need to worry. Now, that's the red team entrance right there. So as we go in, this is where the pathing kind of gets a little bit muddled up because we've got somebody here. But, yep, you come in, we've got a couple of weapons for them to pick from. And then as we go up a bit further, keep going up, and there's your spot right there. So, yep, that's where the red team comes in, and I think he's finally found his way up there, but we'll leave him to it. And then we'll head back out and carry on around the thing. So there is, as I say, plenty to keep you entertained, keep you happy. And back up now, and we've got, well, these are not the cheap seats, but they're not the good ones either. At least you've got somewhere you can sit down here. You don't really have any cover, but yeah, if you actually sit down on here, you get a pretty decent view. So yeah, as long as obviously they're not right up close, but there's nothing stopping you standing up and walking over and looking. The only issue again is that, you know, a stray bullet or laser blast and you might get hit, so you do need to be careful of that. But yeah, I think I've done a pretty good job building the battle arena here. But as we carry on, you can see we've got a room up there, but we'll have a look at the moment. We've got a few more toilets there, and if we just pop along here quickly, we'll open this up, and this is where we generate all the power and everything from. So I can just turn the power off to the entire site should I wish. And I can turn it on whenever I want to as well. Although I think I've actually... Oh no, that one is only for the beacon to attract more people. The main area up here, now this is my seating area. This is the royal box. So yeah, I can close and open it. I've got this working, so it doesn't matter which side I open, or only I can, wherever I am, that's where the control is. So I can shut it and no one can get in. I've got all the different switches and workbenches. The letters do correspond to different switches and doors or fireworks that you've got there. So I get to come up here whenever a fight is on. I'll sit down and I can enjoy the view, and due to distance there should be little to no chance of any bullets actually hitting, especially being sat in there. And if I was ever bored, I could just quickly pop out a pistol or sniper rifle, and I can join in from here, and there's nothing they can do about it, because I get a good view. There is a set of power armor in the middle for them to fight over, so if they wish to go for it, but as you can see, it's right out in the open, and they're an easy target. So it's a risk-reward situation. But yep, we'll keep going now, and I'll just head back down the stairs. And barriers there as well, to make sure I don't fall off. And we'll just close this up. There we go. Stop anybody getting in, because thankfully nobody can use switches other than you. Right. Carry on round. Oh, wait a minute. Shut the door. Shut the door so no one goes in. Right. Carry on round here, and we've got a cat. No idea where the cat's come from, but should we shoot it? Should we shoot the cat? Ooh. Okay, I won't shoot the cat. Fine. But yeah, we come around and we've got another ticket area here. So again, you come in and you can, if you've got your tickets, great. If not, they'll tell you to go around and buy a ticket. And yep, nice stairs to come up there. Not really many people come this way unless we take a boat. But, yeah, we'll come in now. There's that cat again, got the way. And we've actually got the shopping district here. So, there are lots of shops here. So you can get your drugs or heal up, whatever the case may
Thanks for your
be.
help, friend.
Hello.
I was glad to help out.
I can't argue with your timing. Who knows what would have happened to us if you hadn't been here.
And then if we go down, we've got the salon. So if you want to get your hair cut, you can.
I didn't want you to have all the fun.
If that's what you call fun, I'm glad you're on our side.
And this bit didn't quite get finished, but this was meant to be where the bar and general clothes were. General shops were. We've got the gun shop there that's not finished yet, and another clothing shop here that's got a sale going. And then we've got the armor shop down here, so you can buy your armor should you wish. As I say, this kind of got.
Did you need anything?
Some more beds would help. People are having to sleep in shifts.
So yeah, you got your armor shop here if you wish to buy anything. But this kind of got abandoned again a while ago when I went to play another one. Never quite got the last few touches in, but yeah, a few more seats around here, and we are back to the start. So that is my ultimate build so far. It's the biggest project I have done on the game. So let's get back to our other character and we can see what else we've got left to look at for today. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed that one, and we're now back with my first ever character, and I just thought we'd end today with a quick look at the castle and what I've done with that. So yes, here is the entrance to the castle, because as we all know, it does get attacked if you go down the Minutemen path, and I've got it pretty heavily defended from the front. I've managed to repair the walls and even have a nice walkway to get in and out. We've got the farmland just inside here, so it's always protected. And right in the middle, we've got a nice big sleeping area. If we just go around to the other big gap, we will see that I've also managed to fix that wall up. And now that is now no longer accessible. So yeah, it is all nicely barricaded up. All the walls have been repaired and nobody can get in. I've also put in some defensive posts in here, so nobody can attack through here, but we can shoot out should we need to. This weird looking building here is actually the gym, so yeah, anyone can come in, do a bit of work and get a boost to the stats. And we've got this one over here, that is actually our shopping area. So we've got all the shops in here. But when I say all, we've got 3 general stores, so. But, you know, it's just meant to be a shopping area, so that's fine. And, yeah, we've even put this in so we can punish anybody who's being naughty. Round in the other rooms, I've made a nice bathroom. Kept it nice and clean and put a few of the nice new bits in. And this is mainly just, as you say, the walking area, so there's not much here, although I have kept the clinic and all the medical stuff here. Come round into this area now. This was a bit of a unused area, so I've turned it into a proper seating area to eat and cook food in. And obviously we've got down there, but you cannot build that way, so we've left that alone. Keep going along and we'll come to the other room in a minute. And again, this is the actual barracks this time, so this is where all the guards are meant to sleep. So we've got a fair few there. And that really is that. Again, not exactly, you know, fully exciting, but I do believe, you know, I've done, especially for how long ago and how little experience I had with the game at the time, I think I did a pretty decent job. We've even got round here our armour and workbench, and yeah, that doesn't actually work, it's not powered up, but I thought it just looked good here to show off. And yet we can come in and make some weapon modifications and armour modifications. And there's a few bits around, so we've got some stealth boys out on display, some weapons that don't get used. And yep, even the ammo box here, if you keep it, does respawn everything, so that's a handy thing to have. So that is that for today. I hoping that you enjoyed it. Again, I only put this in case there is an issue with Rose. For some reason I can't do an episode with her. So as I say, hopefully we will be back with Rose next time, on whichever day she is due to be up next. But in the meantime, I've been Sankey84, and this has been just a quick bonus episode of some of my settlements. Thank you so much for joining me. Look after each other, and until next time, goodbye.